Welcome back, YouTube. Thanks for clicking on this video. It's Potsy from Iron Out Fat, and we're going to continue on with another episode of the Fat Loss Diaries. So just to give you guys an update, we're sitting around 309 pounds, bouncing between 308 to 310-ish roughly, but stabilizing around 309. I did mess up on my diet the last weekend, last couple days. I fell off the wagon a little bit, overate on some really bad junk food, and by that I mean basically like grilled cheese wraps and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't let it go. I got back on the wagon, and we're gonna try. I have little goals, and we're gonna try and hit. I'm gonna try and get under 300 by Christmas. That's over a month, a little bit over a month away. So you never know. We'll see what happens. That's a little goal. If I don't hit it, that's fine. I'll just keep pushing towards. Like, a big goal is getting under 300. When that happens, I don't like. It's not a huge deal that I don't make it by Christmas, but it's it's something to shoot for. It's always little goals to try and reach other bigger goals, right? But I also want to talk about this this barbecue sauce that I found. It's a local company in my town, and I bought it a while ago to try it because they just opened up. When I bought it shortly after they opened up, and it's called Bored and Saucy J&E's Chipotle Whiskey Barbecue Sauce. Now, the reason why I'm doing a review on this is because the calories kind of they caught me off guard. They're lower than what normally you'd find in a regular barbecue sauce in the store. So they're 25 calories per 30 ml, where your regular Kraft is sitting at, I think it's 45 calories per 30 ml. Now you can get the calorie-wise Kraft barbecue sauce that's, I think, 20 calories per 30 milliliters. So I'm going to probably give that a shot and check it out, but I doubt that it's going to have anywhere near the flavor that this stuff has, because this stuff has got some nice flavor to it, nice aroma, it's everything's there, and it's a little spicy. I don't like spicy, but this stuff, it's worth it. So it looks like they're on Facebook and they're on Instagram. Proud supporter of the Wounded Warriors Canada. Get sauced for a cause. But yeah, it's really good. I'm always keeping an eye out for low-calorie foods that definitely spice things up and add flavor to what I'm eating, because chicken and vegetables, they get boring. I've been adding spices like Mrs. Dash is a 0 sodium, 0 salt spice. That's really good too. But eventually, things get boring and you want to change it up. And this is a good way to change it up. Track the calories. I don't put a lot on because I don't need a lot. It's got so much flavor. You don't need to douse it and coat your stuff. I was using, what is that? Renee's Mighty Caesar dressing, which is pretty much for garlic lovers. But I would slather it on, and in one meal I could put 400 calories worth of that stuff on. So I had to stop using it. It wasn't working out for me. I was just using way too much of it. So that being said, one thing I'd like to point out, there are companies like Walden Farms that make, they say 0 calorie foods, but don't be fooled by that stuff. Okay, that stuff is poopy. Some of the stuff, I'm going to admit, some of the stuff does taste good. It does have some good flavor, but it's not 0 calorie. Okay, there's I think they call it the FDA, but the Canada's regulation for food labels. So when you get down, if there's 5 calories or less in the serving, so let's say this is 30 milligrams. A 30 milligram serving has 25 calories, but let's say it had 5 calories or less. They could round that down to 0 and not tell you that it has 5 calories or 4 or 3. So they're allowed to round that down to 0. Same with, I'm pretty sure it's 5 or it's under 5. I may be wrong about that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm no professional at this, but these are just things that I've learned along the way. Because when you look at this, when you look at the label and it says 0.5 grams of protein, that's calories. It doesn't matter how you slice it. There's calories in food. Just so you know, don't sit there and slather on. If it says 0 calories, don't sit there and think you can just slather on this food and think you're actually eating 0 calories, because it's wrong. When it comes to fats, carbs, and protein, if you have less than 0.5 carbs, fats, and protein, you can round that down to 0 and say that it's 0 as well. So I think that's a very slimy, sneaky way to do things you're just tricking consumers. Just because the regulation of like food labels, they say you can do that, doesn't mean you should. Doesn't mean you can go around slapping 0 calories on all of your bottles. So some of these labels, they say per quarter of a teaspoon or half a teaspoon or something like that. So what they're doing is they're making their serving size so small so that they can round down the calories and say that it's low calorie or 0 calorie, and that's just baloney. Who uses half a teaspoon of something on their food? Like, come on. That's just misleading the consumer, and that's poopy business, and I don't support that. Like, if it's like 60 milliliters per something, and it still says 0 calories, then okay. Like, I think Walden Farms, they're a pancake sauce or whatever. What do you call that? I can't remember what you call that. But it's alright. It tastes really good. If they say it's 0 calorie, it's 60 per 60 ml. But like, come on guys, like, it's not 0 calories completely. You can't just like pour that on and drink it like you're gonna, and it's not good for you on top of that. Like, it's full of chemicals to make it taste that way, to be 0 calories. So you have to also think about that. This stuff, it's made in-house, it's tastes amazing. You know, it's like the real ingredients. Like it says, like the first ingredient, peppered mustard, ketchup, tomato paste, water, glucose, fructose, white vinegar, salt. Like, it's not like, it's not chemicals you can't pronounce or you don't know about, you know what I mean? It's good stuff. So keep that in mind. I am trying to hit the weights when my back feels good. I'll hit the weights and I'll do what I can. I try not to irritate it, because if I irritate my back, it sets me up for failure in the future. Like, next 3 days to a week, I'm just in agonizing pain. I'm already in pain daily. So I try not to irritate it, because what's the point? I'm not getting better and it's only making it worse. But anyways, that's today's video. Thanks for watching. You guys know what to do. If you like this video, share it with everybody you know. Hit that like button. I'll give you a minute. I'm drinking this. I'm drinking the last of our lactose-free milk, because almond milk is actually better. It's I think it has better calories, and it just tastes a little better. So I'm drinking the last of this, and that's when you can hit your like button. This is the end of the video. Just go hit the like button. Oh yeah, share it and comment. All right, till next time.